The world thinks of fire as a force that destroys, a violent, unpredictable element.
But I came here to find something that doesn't just destroy. I'm looking for its opposite. Look at that. There's a single point where the heat is almost contained. That's a strong sign. Come on, buddy.
This is it. An egg of the Pyra-Stasis lineage, the dragons that control. I thought they were legend.
It's impossible to know how long it's been here. But a dragon egg left alone this long is an ethical dilemma. We have a mission: protect and study. That means no more waiting. We have to trust the process. The immediate risk is thermal shock. It needs sustained, controlled heat, not the chaos of the volcano. The journey back is a race against time, but we've got the heat source locked in, stable, and ready to roll.
I noticed this flaw on the shell, a jagged, almost silver line that looks like cooled lightning. It's a long road ahead, but if we can unlock this power, we can learn to fight fire with a delicate touch. Welcome to the Caldera Sanctuary. This is where we learn how to tame a dragon's greatest power.
The first order of business is building the volcanic hearth, a controlled heat exchange system for the little guy.
The geothermal vents provide stable heat, but we need thick basalt formations to mimic the caldera's energy flow.
Long hours, but every piece of rock, every vent, is critical to replicating the delicate balance of its home.
While the hearth cures, the egg is in the stabilization chamber, where we monitor the muted crimson pulse.
We've got the primary zones ready: the volcanic hearth, the ash plains for movement, and the deep woods retreat.
The ash plains, fine, dark gray volcanic ash, perfect for tracking growth and for absorbing residual heat.
And the deep woods, our fire break, maintain dark green pines and a clean spring, a natural earth element buffer.
Research into the scale structure is vital. It absorbs heat, it doesn't generate heat. That is the fundamental difference. It's day 4. The habitat is ready, the data is stable. Now, all we can do is wait for the little spark of life.
Wait, did you see that? The scar just shimmered. That's a new vibration, a positive sign.
A response. The creature is acknowledging the stability. We're one step closer to meeting our friend.
Come on, buddy. That's it.
It's coming. Soon we'll learn the true nature of the creature that controls, not creates, the fire. The internal pressure is building. The delicate shell is giving way, but this must be a controlled, slow process.
Struggle. It's a struggle. For fire dragons, hatching is explosive, but for this lineage, it's about holding back.
The opening is wide enough now. And there it is, our first glimpse of our new companion. And those eyes, molten amber. They are already scanning the heat signatures of the room.
It's looking for the largest, most stable heat source. It's looking for me. That is the moment of imprinting.
Hello, I'm here. I got you.
The rest is just scale and muscle. That egg is shedding its past, stepping into the future.
Small, smaller than a house cat, but already commanding the air around it. Look at that.
First feeding. It's not about the food immediately. It's about the concentrated, savory heat of the meal. This is it. The first touch. It's an acquaintance now, and that scar feels strangely cool against my finger. I decided to name him Ignis. It means fire, but it also means to ignite the spirit.
Time to move him to his new home. The Caldera Sanctuary is waiting, starting with the volcanic hearth.
The change in temperature is immediate. The ambient heat from the geothermal vents is already being processed by his new scales. He's feeding without food now, just absorbing the energy from the rock. This is optimal habitat.
And testing the wings. A little run to build those muscles. He's got such a unique, focused way of moving.
I'm setting up a tiny, contained fire pit. This will be the only fire he encounters that isn't natural geothermal heat.
He's focused. This creature's intelligence is high. He recognizes this as a learning moment.
We have a routine now. This is where the work begins, where a bond transforms into a shared commitment. The first few weeks were a blur of growth. Ignis was absorbing heat and nutrients at an unbelievable rate.
His core trait is focus, and he uses it to dissect everything. The air currents, the light, and especially the heat.
We've prepared a training exercise. A bowl of small embers, a contained existing flame source for him to observe.
He recognizes the fire, the element he's supposed to control. But he's hesitant. He's never touched actual flame.
And there it is, the first power manifestation. Watch the flames very carefully, they're shrinking.
Flame dampening. He didn't create fire. He pulled the heat out of the existing embers, reducing them to dull coals.
He's drained. Powers always require energy, and dampening an existing flame seems to cost him even more.
This is Ember, a juvenile phoenix. She's our new, stable, contained flame source, a test subject, and a companion.
Ignis is intrigued by Ember's constant, clean heat. It's a passive energy source that won't drain him as quickly. He's beginning to play, trying to subtly shift the air currents around Ember. His playful energy is emerging.
But he's growing too fast. The habitat, initially 100 feet wide, now feels inadequate for his explosive size.
I'm starting to worry. The bigger he gets, the more potential energy he holds, the more critical my control must be.
Weeks turn into months of dedicated training. The goal, precision, not power. Dampening, not creation.
The ultimate test of control. Ignis must maintain his dampening field without harming Ember's internal core temperature.
But the space is the problem. He's nearing 10 feet now, and he needs space to stretch and fly. We are failing him here.
The stress is increasing his core temperature. He's starting to generate heat, which shouldn't be possible for a Pyra-Stasis Dragon.
No, stabilize. That's not right.
He's struggling to contain it. The pressure of the small space is forcing a reaction. A reversal of his innate abilities.
The scar. It's glowing. The flaw is not a weakness, it's the pressure release valve. It's what's supposed to hold it all back.
It's stabilized. That scar saved us. But this confirms it. We can't keep him here. It's gonna kill him, or us.
We're moving him. Tomorrow.
We're going back to the Caldera. It's dangerous, but it's the only place big enough to contain this type of energy.
He knows. He's calm, but the molten amber in his eyes is burning with a primal understanding of where we're headed. A reverse journey. Heading back to the chaos he was taken from, hoping to teach him freedom and control simultaneously.
He's outgrown my sanctuary. Now we must trust his strength and the raw energy of his true home.
Back to the forge. Back to the start. The final lesson is about letting go. This is it, Ignis. Go and find your freedom and your control.
Go on, boy. Go!
And he is gone. Back to the immense, chaotic power he was born to manage. Our mission is complete. It's a strange feeling to let go of the greatest focus of my life. But it's for the best. He is Ignis, the controller, the one who taught me that true power is not the fire you create, but the chaos you manage. 3 years later, the world is changing, and so is the definition of fire management. Ignis has matured in the heart of chaos. He is now a full juvenile, a master of passive control.
My data shows his internal temperature is perfectly stable, even when absorbing the raw energy of the largest vents.
Ember, our juvenile phoenix, still visits. A clean, contained fire source, a perfect companion for a controller. The call. It was a disaster signal. A wild Pyra-Stasis hatchling, panicked and uncontrolled, had surfaced in the city.
Panic means a massive, uncontrollable heat absorption. If it can't vent, it'll reverse and ignite a catastrophic chain reaction.
I have only one option. Ignis is the only dragon alive capable of dampening that level of chaotic heat. I have to trust his training.
And he answers. The bond is still there. He understands the mission. Find the chaos. And control it.
Downtown. The heat spike is coming from the ground level of the old industrial district. Everything is heating up.
There he is, a young Pyra-Stasis, completely overwhelmed. He's absorbing heat uncontrollably, a walking thermal bomb.
The contact. The cold energy of the flaw meets the chaotic heat. It's an instantaneous, perfect transfer. Ignis returned home with his new ward. The Pyra-Stasis lineage is safe, and life returns to normal, but normal is now redefined. The sanctuary has reopened. My student became my teacher. He showed me that you don't fight chaos with force. You meet it with calm, contained focus. He is the ultimate Pyra-Stasis, the one who manages the fire, the true meaning of control.
5 years after the city incident, the sanctuary's influence has spread. We're global now, thanks to Ignis.
The mission is simple. Map and manage all instances of Pyra-Stasis activity across the planet. Control, not eradication.
Ignis is our benchmark. His integration is the model for all future Pyra-Stasis populations.
But chaos is relentless. A new spike in the Andes, unstable, high absorption. They are reverting to the destructive pattern. This is beyond Kova's skill or Ember's passive influence. This requires the controller himself.
We need Ignis. Alert.
He is called. The moment the signal reaches him, his focus shifts from the internal calm to the external chaos.
The journey is long. The danger is immense. But Ignis is the shield we send against the uncontrolled power.
He knows the direction. He flies without hesitation, a dark crimson arrow aimed at the heart of the chaos.
The source. A small, but ancient, vent system. And the dragon inside is completely out of his mind with absorption panic.
Alex arrives first. A brief, vital reconnaissance before committing the controller to the chaos.
The absorption is too high. The dragon will self-destruct in minutes. We have to make this work, Ignis.
Ignis, go. Primary absorption point, southeast vent. Stabilize.
He enters the steam and smoke, his own thermal stability a tiny, perfect eye in the storm of chaos. Scar, the perfect flaw. It pulses with cold blue energy, drawing the runaway heat from the desperate Pyra-Stasis.
Chaos managed. He brings the small dragon, calm and stabilized, back to the light. The mission is a success.
You never disappoint, old friend. The controller always finds a way.
Heading home, Ignis. Job well done.
The ultimate truth is that true power isn't dominance over nature, but perfect, focused coexistence.